just wanted to pick up the camera. I need to head downtown slash Chinatown. So just wanted to pick up the camera, film a POV drive there, and then also wanted to test out the new microphone settings. I think I've made the correct adjustments so that it captures the car more than the road noise and the wind. So yeah, let's go. All right, back in the car, or well, in the car now. As you may have noticed, kind of moved back to the quote-unquote OG original POV mount. I think this kind of provides more stable footage. I think it kind of, geez, did he really just do that? I think it just provides clearer, easier to watch footage. I'm not sure. I was kind of rewatching the PO videos I had filmed and felt like it low-key gives me motion sickness. Maybe that's just because I move my head too much when filming. Not sure. Anyways, heading downtown. Need to grab something from a friend. Since I'm heading downtown already, I was thinking about just kind of making a drive through Chinatown. And then, of course, the ultimate goal is to test out the new microphone settings. So I'm hoping just to capture more of the car and less of the road noise. So we'll see how that goes. Car's a bit cold right now, so letting it warm up, and obviously there's traffic. So while we're heading over there, I did want to kind of talk about how I almost, quote unquote, lost this M3, or that I wasn't able to purchase it almost. So I guess kind of giving some backstory. I've always been doing my market research kind of on the car values and kind of where the market is headed. Obviously, COVID kind of messed with prices up and down. So ever since I lost mine back in 2020, I've just been monitoring and keeping a close eye on the market. And then, of course, this year was the main year that I really wanted to pick up another E90X. So while I'm looking around, I found this car posted just on it was like a random Wednesday. And it was a real competitive price. It looked like a good deal. Immediately, I had messaged the seller like, hey, can I come check it out this week, right? Of course, avoiding the whole banter of like, hey, will you take this price, or asking too many questions, right? Because I knew the car was going to be gaining a lot of traction, and I know a lot of people would have reached out and, I don't know, sniped it immediately. So my method, quote unquote, was letting him know that I was serious by saying, hey, I want to come check it out this week. Please let me know what time you're free for me to check it out. No wasted time on questions, maintenance, or anything like that. His descriptions were pretty descriptive, I'd say. Missed out on a few details, but it is what it is. But yeah, overall, it was a great deal. He was responding real slow, so I messaged him on Wednesday. He didn't get back to me until Thursday evening. All he said was, yes, Friday. So I'm like, okay, yes, Friday, what time? So I proposed like, hey, how's 3 or 4 p.m. on Friday? He says, okay. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll message you first thing Friday morning to confirm, and we'll go from there. Friday morning comes along, I text him. No response. It's like 1:30, 2 p.m. I'm like, well, am I going to see this car? Like, is this even a thing? Did he sell it already? So I just wait. And then 2:30 rolls around and he's like, yeah, we're still good. I'm like, well, dude, I kind of let you know that I'm coming from San Francisco, and the car was located in San Jose, so it would take me almost an hour, over an hour, because it was rush hour. So number one, it was already low-key a nightmare, being that I had to rush down there during rush hour, him letting me know kind of late, and then sending me the address very late as well. So nonetheless, made my way down there. I don't have all cash immediately available. I would have to go to the bank, right? So I already let him know, hey, I'll check out the car. If all's good, you know, the Chase Bank is right there. So anyways, fast forward, checked out the car. Car was good, agreed on the price. I go to the bank, and the bank wouldn't let me withdraw or cash a check. So I didn't know this. I have two separate banks, one with kind of the bulk of, I guess, savings. So I wrote a check to myself to the local bank, thinking that I could cash it immediately. So I go in there, I basically drain all the money out that's in my local bank's checking account, attempt to cash the check from my other bank account, and was basically told, like, nope, you're gonna have to wait 3 to 5 business days. So number one, lesson learned, you cannot immediately cash a check, even though it's from you to you. I don't know. But at that point, I was low-key stressing, because I'm like, well, if I don't get the cash and I don't buy the car today, he's gonna sell it. And he kind of insinuated that, and he did show me some messages. And he actually shared that because I was the first one to message him that I was serious and I wanted to see the car, he let me be the first person to see the car. So I was not going to let that opportunity go. So I'm talking to all of the, or not all of them, to the teller, and I'm just like, hey man, so if that's the case, like, what can I do? Like, can I wire transfer to myself? Like, what's the most immediate way to get cash? And the teller says, well, if you have Zelle, you can transfer money and it's going to be immediately available. So I was like, okay, Zelle, all right. So I'm setting it up with my other bank account. My limit's $2,000. So at that point, I was still short, I think, $16,000. So immediately I pick up the phone. I call 6 friends, because there's a Zelle limit. There's a limit, that threshold, either $2,000, $3,000, or it depends on how many transactions you had in the past. And of course, well, not of course, fortunately, each of my friends, they don't really care. They don't mind. You know, they kind of know I'm good for it. Funny enough, one of my friends, it was a group chat. They're like, is this a scam? You need to record a video of yourself letting us know why you need this money, because this sounds kind of sus. Like a random text message to the group chat asking if you could Zelle X amount of money. So that was completely understandable and also really funny. But shout out my 6 friends, Emily, Ione, Andrew, Corey, Shirley, and Joey. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to pick up the car. I most likely would have missed out on it completely. So thank you so much. And of course, I paid them back immediately within a day or two, because I had my own Zelle limit. And I could have wrote them each a check, but none of them wanted a check. So took a few days to send them the money, not because I didn't have the money, but because of the limitations with transferring money. So yeah, that was very, very interesting. Anyways, we're in downtown San Francisco now. One of the busiest parts. This is 3rd Street we're driving down. Moscone Center on the left. Yerba Buena Garden up here. Unless, did they change it? Is Moscone Yerba Buena now? You know, though I'm from here, I'm not very knowledgeable or like up to date on name changes or really what's happening. I've only come down here, I only come down here either for if I'm working or need to meet someone, and there just so happens friends want to hang out here. Usually pretty seldom. Really hoping the audio's okay. Oh goodness. I feel like there's still so many cars out on the road. It's 8 p.m. 8 p.m. on a Wednesday. We're actually in Chinatown now. Bus drivers are a bit wild deep into the city, so shout out to him for letting me go. Doesn't mean I can't go. That means I can go, right? curious how the mic is doing with all this wind. Huh, didn't know this store closed. This used to be one of the original Apple stores, one of the most original, one of the first Apple stores that I can recall of used to be located at this corner. And then they moved. And I recall there was a store here, but... Or did it turn into the BART station? Anyways. Come on, go, 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 I'll let you go. Everyone always gets so confused here to get on the freeway.